deux autres réels qui ne sont pas... The idea of the film is based on truth. It is based on the experience that I had in my own life. Of course, my friends, we became as a team of 5 people, and we decided to talk about a serious issue, which is about women. We decided to make a film not just to be entertaining, but at the same time to make it a film that delivers an important message. We wanted to bring awareness. We wanted to make a change. And we said, okay, for making a change, first we have to talk about it. We have to bring the awareness.
Processus, pardon, d'écriture, je fais des mots valises.
We decided to pay more attention to the pre-production, especially the script writing, because we wanted to be sure that the rest of the film is going to base on a very strong script. So I imagine it as a kind of tree. If you plant a tree, you have to be sure that the root of the tree is going to be very strong enough so that if any storm or any wind will come, the tree can stand in front of it. So making a film is not something very easy. Like as soon as you started, a lot of things will happen. Like COVID was one of the things that we never expected. It was a very strong storm for all of us. So it took around, I think, 3 months to make the script completely. Then making the rest, it was just like 5 of us from all over the world. So we didn't have any help from outside because we were 3D pipeline, and mostly here people are much into 2D. So even the whole animation is done with 2 animators. It was me and my friend, Gidio. The 8 minutes of animation is done the whole by us. It was almost impossible. Nobody can believe how we have finished it, but yet we finished it. And the whole process took around 9 months to finish the whole film.
Oui, bravo.
Bravo.
Du coup, question un petit peu relative aussi au fait que vous ayez en fait assumé plusieurs casquettes.
The Soloists is like a team of 5 people from all over the world, and we were talking in different languages, with different cultures, with different opinions, of course, and we didn't have any backgrounds together, and it was really hard in the beginning to try to understand each other. Of course, not just for our team, for all the teams. I think it's the same when you start to make a film or a production or animation. But from the beginning, what we did and what was really helpful was that we made an agreement between each other, just as a team, to be sure that if we are going to talk about anything, if we are going to make any decisions, the decision is going to be for the film and for the story. So if, for example, I had an idea or the other person had an idea and we weren't going to select it, it didn't mean that we don't like it or it's not beautiful or whatever. We were saying that what we are going to choose is just for the film, and it's this idea, maybe it's not going to work with the story, so we can keep it and we will maybe later use it. So this agreement was really, really helpful for us to get along with the script writing, the storyboarding, all the stages that we had. So that was how we managed the whole team.
The idea of wanting to make change with your film, which is very different than the other films, which are much more personal experiences. Have you gotten feedback? Has your film been shown in countries where women aren't able to do things?
I wanted to talk about the stories I had in my life, but not just to talk about it. I wanted the other people all around the world know what is happening to women right now in this century. That is really funny. It's like as fantastical as it sounds. There are still places, not only in my country, but all over the world, that there are things that are forbidden for human beings, for women, and they cannot have a normal life. So, and the reason for making a change, as you said, was that we have to start from somewhere. And the feedback we got was really interesting. Right now, the Soloist has got 6 Best Animation Awards from all over the world, and it has been nominated for more than 20 festivals, again from all over the world. And it's quite interesting to see that people want to hear what this film trying to say. And first of all, the feedback was that they were laughing at the film, and then they will become sad. A sadness came after it, and it was following by a kind of realization and a kind of reflection of what is exactly happening right now in the world to the women. So that was the feedback we got. Even I got the feedback from a woman in Germany. She had immigrated from my country to Germany about 15 years ago, and she said that she is riding a bicycle every single day, even if it is raining or even if it is snowing, because she wants to feel that this wind is blowing in her hair when she's riding a bicycle. And people won't maybe understand this once they take it from you. So maybe many women do not have to face these problems, but it's good to at least talk about it and start to do something. Maybe it will change the life of women living in these places. So that was the point. Goublan l'école de l'image, we were studying there. So Soloist team is from me, Iran, from China, from Ghana, from Ethiopia, and from South of Africa. So we have a lot of differences, but we managed to work together pretty well, and we are very happy with the result we had. We tried our best to make the film. Yeah. So for me right now, I'm already working with a company because we need to earn money for living. But beside it, I'm talking to some of the companies all around the world, fortunately, about the possibility of making the Soloist as a TV series, because we have already made the pre-production. We have already made, if you look at it as a TV series, the one episode is already made very well. So we as a team, we are trying to find out if it is, if we are able to talk about it, because there are a lot of stories that I have to tell, maybe with these old ladies, maybe when they are young, maybe we don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. But at the same time, I have started to write about, write my another script, which is going to be, again, another short film. And it's probably going to be based on truth again, but you should wait and see at the end of the film if it's going to be. I have started to talk about it with other companies, so hopefully we'll find a producer maybe for it to see what will happen. Yeah, that's it.